I got to get your reaction to what we're seeing playing out with McCarthy. I mean, talk about, this is not Oi level, this is Oi Gavolt level. Do you think he should step aside? What's your view at this point?
Well, look, first of all, Kevin McCarthy is from my home state of California. He is supporting Ronna McDaniel for a fourth term as chair of the RNC, but I'm not going to backstab him. But what I will say is that what you're seeing is the same kind of thing that we're seeing in our RNC race here, namely that Republicans are not happy with their leadership, and that is as a result of years of losing, quite frankly. And if we had had a decisive red wave victory in 2022, McCarthy would be the speaker right now. He was clearly the front runner, and a small number of people who have the courage to stand up and ask for debate would not have been able to really stop this process. So in a way, I think, that cuts both ways. On the one hand, we would have had a speaker and we'd be moving forward with our agenda. On the other hand, we wouldn't be having internal debate about what has gone wrong in our party such that Americans are turned off and donors are turned off, and even candidates are not feeling the love for the leadership of the party. And when I was growing up in politics, I was president of Dartmouth Students for Jack Kemp in 1988. We talked about economic issues. We talked about a balanced budget. We talked about incentives to lift all Americans up. You don't even hear any of that language now from our leaders. You don't talk about a balanced budget anymore, wasteful spending. It's not inspiring. It's certainly not leadership. And what we're seeing as a result of that is this fractured party. So what we really need is to find leaders who can unite us around a future forward-looking agenda, but that harkens back to the core constitutional principles and platform of our party. And so those have become dirty words in our leadership, and we need to return to those principles. So can Kevin McCarthy make a deal here? He is a consummate deal maker. I believe he's making some concessions. But if he isn't even willing to return to the rules under Paul Ryan, we have a huge problem where members are increasingly marginalized.